Hi guys, Jamie from Boxing Life, and today I'm going to be doing a reaction video on Manny Pacquiao's training as he leads up to his big fight against Errol Spence Jr. at the end of August. So there's less than 30 days to go now. Just wanted to have a look and see how he's kind of looking, how he's progressed throughout this training camp. I was going to do a comparison video with Errol Spence Jr., but couldn't really seem to find too much footage of him. Clearly it's a closed camp, but Manny Pacquiao has been showing some of his skills, shadow boxing and training, so let's have a look at that and see how it's looking. Okay, so I think this was actually the start of his training camp. And he is looking not as sharp, but still good. He's still Manny Pacquiao, he's still 42 years old, and he's a beast. Oh, I like that. Okay. That pivot at the end. It's great. Yeah, just a bit slower than you're used to, but this is right at the start of the camp, so. Oh, that right hook's good. Oof, the speed and the heavy bag's crazy. This is him with Freddie Roach. On the pads, with the mitts. Using that right hook combination quite a lot, I've noticed already. Oh, the speed is crazy. This is from Fight Hub TV. Like, this is crazy, like the way, you know, it's, I'm from Scotland and it's like pretty hot here, it's like 25 degrees at the moment, and this is obviously in California, so it's like the heat running in this. Crazy. I love how he always has like an entourage with him when he's running. It's definitely like a Rocky film. California hills, clearly running up them. It's amazing. Just an easy day for Manny. And he's always leading the pack too, like a real champion. Real inspiration.
Los Angeles.
Here they go for a sprint. Holy crap. And he's leading the way. Like, I mean, the guy in the red cap there was trying to get him. I always like how he also finishes off with some shadow boxing. That's something I like to do as well. Just warm down, keep yourself sharp. Love his bounce. The Manny bounce. Look at that. Like, some people think it's a bit predictable, the whole bouncing movement, but I think the reason it works so well for Manny Pacquiao is just his speed, and it's so hard for people to time it. And I love the speed bag. It's such a satisfying noise when you get it right. Like, I'm not the best on it, but when you do get that kind of rhythm, it's just, it feels so good. It's like so good. That's his other coach. I can't remember what his name is. Cameraman saying don't film. I don't know what happened there. His coach is like, no, he's cool, he's cool, he's cool. His calves are like tree trunks. It's ridiculous. And it's obviously just all this bouncing he's doing all the time. Just that bounce movement. And just some skipping now. Just nice and easy for Manny. Physically, for 42, he's looking brilliant. I have to admit. And we Manny jump. Yeah, he's looking great. These are like Thai sticks. Now, they're basically meant to, it's like, so your body gets used to the pain, like they keep tapping it obviously, and it kind of numbs the pain, so your body just gets used to it. It's crazy. And it's, you know, it must work, like, you know, all the Thai boxers obviously use it, and they're animals. You know, they can just withstand so many punches. You just look at Manny, like even in the arms. Look at, you know, it's clearly painful. I love how he's like, yeah, further up, further up. It's probably too sore for him, so he's saying, oh yeah, move up, move up. Oh, no pain, no gain. And this is just like a promo video. The Pacman gym. This must be in the Philippines, maybe. Fight like a hero, yeah. In his t-shirt. Can literally do anything, this guy, it's crazy. Look at that. A squat and then a jump up split, like what the hell was that? And he's always got a smile on his face, like you can tell he just truly loves boxing. Look at that, it's the speed. He has to be one of the best conditioned athletes ever, honestly, like. Yeah. Look at the smile on his face again. Look at the shadow, it's just the quickness of the punches and the shadow boxing. Concentration, key. And every punch, you can just tell he means to do some damage with it. It's just another promo video. He's looking good, I have to admit, like, you know, the fact that he's just 42 years old, it's just beyond me, and he's looking like he was in the prime of his life. I noticed he does that. He does a kind of back jab, like a double back jab. That's actually how he knocked down Thurman in the first round. He did a. That's how he tricked him. Left the opening. He's great at setting up traps and even counter punching, just because he's so quick. He quite likes that shot to the body, left to the body, and then up top. Yep, he's looking good. So guys, that's my reaction to Manny Pacquiao training for Errol Spence Jr. Personally, I think he looks really sharp. He looks good. Physically, it's crazy that he's only 42 years old and he's, he's in the shape of his life, looks like anyway. I think probably, he is going to tire probably in the later rounds, but Manny's kind of fighting in a different way now in his last few fights. He does try and stay on the outside a bit more, waits for his time. He's kind of works and looks for counter punches and waits for openings, sets up traps, and that's what you have to do against Errol Spence Jr. It's going to be a tough fight. I honestly don't know at the moment, who will win. I think Errol Spence Jr. being the younger fighter definitely is more in his favour, but that's not to say Manny Pacquiao can't do it. He's proved that he can beat a top welterweight when he beat Keith Thurman, even Broner. I know he's not regarded as one of the, but these are still top quality world champions, and he's beaten them at a much older age. Which probably these guys he's fighting when they're 42 years old would not be able to do. And it's just the fact he's kept himself so well, conditioned, sharp. Looks like he's never really left the gym. The opening video, he looked a bit, a bit slow in some parts, but as obviously you saw him progress throughout the video, he just looks like old Manny Pacquiao. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I think August 21st, you definitely need to tune in for it. You can't miss a Manny Pacquiao fight. And Errol Spence Jr., I totally rate him. I think he's just does all the basics to a T. It's just perfect for me. He's such a great boxer to watch, but he's gonna cause Errol Spence Jr. problems with the speed. I don't think Manny has probably faced someone that powerful, in a long time, and it'll be a fascinating contest. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Comment below if you like this, and I'll maybe do some more videos like this in the future. And thanks for watching.